In this video, I'm going to be sharing a story on one of the biggest mistakes that I made in business and the lessons that I learned from it. If you haven't already noticed, I'm actually in Bangkok, Thailand, and we'll be here for the next 4 weeks, maybe even longer. And I wanted to share this story so you can avoid making the same mistake. Business to me is something that you can only learn by doing. You can read all the books, watch all of the videos, but at the end of the day, it's theory. You need hands-on real-world experience, and the way to get that is just by diving in and starting something for yourself. It can be a scary thought, I get it, but that's why I make these videos, to really help you guys progress faster and more efficiently. Anyway, this is a very common mistake I see people make when they're around that 5 to 10K per month mark, and it usually happens when they have about 4 to 6 clients. So I got into that 7 to 9K depending on the month, and that's when I made the mistake that cost me all of my clients. At the time, I was doing everything myself. I've always been really focused on sales because I know that if I have sales, then you're going to close clients and you're going to be making money. However, at the most crucial time in my agency, I stopped and focused on results. Now, of course, results are important, but it can't be at the expense of outreach and sales. With any business, you don't see the results up front. So the work you put in today may come to fruition in 2 or 3 months' time. When you sign a client, it's because of the work you did previously and leading up to that very moment. You must always have a pipeline full of leads and prospects, because when clients churn, you have people in the pipeline to sign on. So like I said, I was around 7 to 9K per month and I got complacent and I focused on results and completely took my foot off the gas and ceased to do outreach altogether, which meant when I lost a client, I didn't have anyone to fill that spot. I went from doing 100 to 150 pieces of outreach each day to doing none. Now, for me, things didn't fall apart straight away, and they won't for you either, but I didn't see the signs until it was too late. Remember in the movie Titanic when the ship's builder says they only have 1 to 2 hours at most, and the captain has that look of disbelief on his face, and he realizes for the first time that nothing he does from this point can stop the ship sinking. That's the point that I got to, and when I got to that point, it was already too late. I think many face this issue, and if you're like me, you've never made that much money in your life and you think it will last forever, but it doesn't if you don't have the right systems in place. It will fall apart, it's just a matter of when. The lesson I want to share with you is you always must be doing sales and outreach no matter what, because clients typically churn every 3 to 4 months, so you need to have prospects in the pipeline even if you're getting great results. By the time I realized what has happened, it was too late. A couple of clients left, I didn't do any outreach, and soon enough I went from making around 8K per month all the way down to 2K per month. Of course, I started doing outreach and I tried to gain that momentum back when I was at that 5K, but it wasn't enough and it was too late. To me, between that 5 to 10K mark is the most crucial time in your agency. What you do is going to have the lasting effects, either positive or negative. You can't get caught up in the cycle of being comfortable. You must always be vigilant and understand that if you don't keep up the work, the train will stop. It's like for me, now I'm in Bangkok, I'm in Thailand, and I've been in the country for a month or so at this point, and there's a lot of videos that have been recorded and scheduled ahead of time, and some of them were recorded last year. There are a few things that I've missed, and it's cost me a lot of money. You must prepare for everything, because the results you see now is from the work that you did 2 or 3 months ago. That's why when I lost all my clients and I was at 2K per month, it took 2 to 3 months to get that momentum going, and it was a drag. It sucked because I got comfortable, and that is the reason I lost everything. When you're new to business, this mistake can be very hard to identify because it's slow. It's a slow death. And it doesn't happen overnight. It's something that takes months, and normally, like I said, the moment you realize what's happening, the damage is already done and it's too late. There's nothing you can do. Now, I did build my business back up and learned my lesson, and then I was sitting around 15 to 17K before March 2020. So if you do need help starting or growing your agency, please feel free to book a call using the link in the description. I don't pressure sell you. It's a conversation really to see if I can actually help you, and I'll see you in the next video.